starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Day around Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly. Welcome. Stay around. Toy Rodeo stream will be starting shortly.
Alrighty, we're live. Hey, happy Monday. How's everybody doing this marvelous Monday? And will it do it that way? Hopefully everybody's having a marvelous Monday. I had a new intro. If anyone would like to give me some feedback on it. I know I need to work on the volume settings just a little bit. So that you can hear some of the other commentary in there, but that was my first attempt at a fully AI generated animation with audio and everything. So it was actually kind of interesting. It was very interesting. Alright, so we're going to take this off. I think what we're going to do is, we haven't played our Necro for a while. So I thought what we would do, I just want to see if this makes any difference at all. Alright, so let's switch back over to our Necro. We will probably play some of our T2 Barbarian here in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and see if we can get our Necro up to level 60 as well. And I want to see if this chest piece makes any difference. And we'll move this up to Penitent, I think. Let's take a look here real quick. Let's take a look here real quick. We are hardly doing any damage whatsoever. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, we're... Yeah, we're pretty sad at the moment, aren't we? We are very sad at the moment. What happens if we put this on? We go up to 178, so we don't really go up a lot. Well, that gets worse. That gets worse. It gets a little better. That gets worse. Alright, I think we're gonna go with this. We have a point to spend. What are we doing? What are we doing with this build? I think we're keeping everybody alive, and then what else are we doing? Increase damage for 6 seconds after consuming a corpse. What about a December change your barrier for 7%? No. Let's do... What's this up here? Lucky hit. Nope. Maximum essence. I feel like maybe we should be doing these. Yeah, let's try those. Okay. Man, we've got some work to do. We've got some serious work to do. Because my Druid, who is only 4 levels above this, has an attack power of 1100. So let's see what we can do to fix this.
Breathed in fire. Purged.
Keep the mutant bodies outside the city.
If we
No
go,
sense in
ooh,
causing
well, we
trouble.
penitent.
People will come to accept it once they see it's already done.
Do we think we can do penitent? Let's see what happens. Let's try it.
Breathed in fire.
We got a
Purged
world
in
boss in
ash.
52 minutes. That'll be helpful.
Expose thy
Hopefully we'll
sin.
get something good from that.
Receive thy lash.
Alright, so I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to run a nightmare dungeon. Well, and we've only got one. So that will be easy. You know what? We should probably... Let's do that. Let's pick up some... Let's go back real quick. And let's pick up a couple of potions and a couple of incense. Or at least one potion and a couple of incense to try to keep us alive. And then let's see if we can get some gear. that's not... that's not great, because we can get 0 incense at the moment. So... let's see what this is going to be like. Well, this should be very interesting. This should be very, very interesting. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do that. Do we have everything that we can have? Okay. Let's... oh, that's not too bad. Okay, so maybe we can. So maybe we can do that. I know my headset is really loud at the moment. Out here still fighting this thing. Maybe you fight these guys. There we go. Alright, we took a little... oh, that's from those stupid yeah, I guess I can do this too. Oh. Wrong button. Just to see. Now, granted, we are playing hard. Oh, this will be interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get out of there! There we go. Woo. Okay, well that was interesting. Why were my wolves all the way up here fighting? Well, all things considered, that actually went pretty well. Because when I first heard his little cry, I thought, oh, I'm in the wrong corner. This thing is alive, just fine. Alright, here we go. At some point, I think I have to rearrange this entire area. Yeah, I think we're going to end up having to rebuild this whole... we needed. Alright, that guy gave us the key. So I guess let's go back and finish this part. Now this is where I'm going to get a little concerned, I think. Yeah, I think this could be where we once we get in here. Here we go. Let's see how well we do here. I don't know that I'm going to do the takes damage while standing next to Yeah, I have no idea how well we're going to do with this. That's fine. We're definitely a little undersized. We're definitely a little Actually, we're getting a little bit further than I thought, actually. How do those things blow up right underneath me every single time? Alright, so now we've got the key. Okay, why is... I just got to figure out a better... It's just a slow setup, I think. almost died there. Well, we did make it to the boss. So that's a start. Well, that definitely plays a lot differently. And not necessarily better. I'm not sure what we're going to do to fix him. Well, that gives me better damage. Okay. $337, $357. Okay. Damage over time? I think we'd rather have. Okay, so we can take this off of there. We can take that off of there. And I think we can take that off of there for right now. Okay. Alright, so let's do... Okay, so that's good. Now, do we have all the right things on here? Yeah, see, that's our problem. Or that's our other problem. We should have some of these things. Nothing but defense, okay. Gain armor. Yeah, let's just gain 18% increased damage reduction. That seems perfectly fine. And what else we're gonna do? No, not chance when you dodge. Let's do any form of damage gives us more armor.
Oh, got a rare one.
And let's do... No, not bone skills. No, isn't there something in here about... That's right, okay. No, I thought there was something in here about Now your... That's probably a good one as well. Now your Iron Maiden skill, increase shadow damage to anything affected by curses. Okay, that seems pretty good. What do we have left here? Each time a minion, bone. Okay, so let's do this. Go down here a little ways. Blood lance, triple damage, bone. Minions, distance, shadow damage. Blood lance, blood surge, blood spear. Nope. 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 That might not be too bad. Sever no longer returns and instead splits into 3 specters that expand out from its apex. Deals 140% increased damage. That's one to keep in mind. I thought for sure there was one that said now you're... Maybe it is, I'm just not in the right area for it. Okay. I think we're gonna go with the... Sever no longer returns and instead splits into 3 specters. Let's try that. Alright, let's see if this does anything for us. So, let's try another Nightmare Dungeon, assuming we got one. Yep, we did. Gold is in this one, that's fine. And if we don't like this, we'll just go to our Barbarian and just run tier 2 stuff. So far, that seems to be going much better. Definitely an improvement. Maybe not the improvement we were looking for, but definitely. Okay, well that was pretty straightforward. Anybody was wondering, we are still under the same died playing this before. I am still on puppy duty, so if the puppy does wake up, I will need to go take care of the puppy. So if I do step away for a minute, or you are here when I'm not, more than likely it is because I have taken the puppy out to go quiet. Oh, did I get the key? Oh. It was getting enough animus together. You want to collect all that gold, please? Please collect all the gold. Did everybody have a wonderful weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Anybody do anything exciting? Alright, here we go. Obviously, something we're going to do later is back there. Run back here real quick and get it. Oh. Oh. The mechanical box. There we go. Perfect. Free stuff works the other way as well, doesn't it? I have a feeling we may have missed some gold over here. And we can always use the extra. Start streaming a little bit early because we will have to start around 6 p.m. or so my time. Because I am going to dinner with my wife. My birthday week is Sunday. It should be 20-something. This is her birthday week, so celebrate her. She's doing some fun things this morning in preparation for her birthday, so if you do exclamation point, she always right. It'll get a shout out to my lovely wife and her Twitch channel. I guess walking in here starts this one. I did not have a choice. There's 45. So far, we managed to keep them all alive. Woohoo! Well, that was a little less climactic than I was expecting. Let's keep doing that. Let's see, what else are we doing? Let's do that. Let's put that back, actually. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. You know what? I think there's a couple of things that we can do to help ourselves here. One, I think we can get rid of all this.
I can break that down.
Come back if you need. The forge is ready.
Two, I think we
Whatever
need to
you
put
need.
some of this on some things. Like some defense. Okay. Dodge chance. Of course it's going to be dodge. Because that would be the one thing that we don't want is dodge. Thorns while fortified. Sever size. Priest effectiveness. Curse. Size. Curse damage, I would think, would be better. We would take spiked armor, I guess. Sure, let's do that. Then let's also do something about that. Sure, total armor, that works. And then let's put something on this. Same thing, maybe. Total armor. Or total life. Just not dodge, which it always gives dodge. Sure. I'll take damage while, or thorns while fortified, actually. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna take that. We're gonna get rid of this, though. There we go. Let's do... what else? Intelligence, movement speed, total armor, movement speed, damage. Okay. Oh wait, you already have... oh, never mind. You already have that.
How
Okay.
can I help?
Who does not have that? You do not. You do. You do not. So let's just do... damage to cursed enemies or Iron Maiden damage. I would take either of those, actually. I would take either of those. Nope, not that one. Alright, so resources, let's do... basic. Oh, that's fine. But let's go back over here. What were we doing? Damage to cursed enemies or Iron Maiden damage. I would like Iron Maiden damage, actually. That would be awesome. 30% damage to cursed enemies. I would really like the Iron Maiden damage. 29%. Can I have Iron Maiden damage? Iron Maiden. Alright, here we go. Iron Maiden damage. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What are my macabre skills? Curses. Corpse and macabre skills. So really just... well, that's horrible. Corpse and profane. Profane, darkness, and corpse. Not even macabre. Darkness and corpse. Are any of these macabre? Profane and cursed. Profane and cursed. No, of course not. Well, that's just hunky-dory. So what if we really pump some stuff into this? Ah! Really? Critical strike against feared enemies? That's what we get? Are you serious? What do we want? We'd like to see damage, but we don't want macabre damage. This one would be okay, I guess.
Never seen something.
How's it
funny.
going, Mark? It's going good. How are you? It's going good. We're playing D4. Lucky hit, chance to heal. Of course. Of course it's going to pick something silly. Alright, let's see if we can just do a little bit of something. Well, we're going to move a lot
Let's ruin
faster.
all that work.
Well, we're almost running now. Alright, so let's... oh, so we are in Penitent. Hardcore. Yeah, masterworking, that gets very... to me, that is one of those things that gets... well, actually, that and tempering both kind of drive me nuts. Tempering definitely drives me nuts because every single time I do a defensive skill, it always gives me dodge. I never ever want dodge. Never ever, 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 ever. But it sure seems to think I do. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel the same way about PoE 1 and 2. I wish they would redo their crafting system. I don't mind a... I'm going to call it what it is, kind of a gambling process or a gambling system where you don't always get exactly what you want, but there should be some sort of way to improve your odds of getting the thing that you want, either based on your particular class or based on your build type or whatever. You should be able to get some sort of a better percentage of actually hitting what you want.
I'm bringing you the last 3 chips.
No, I don't want them. I'm not going to eat them. Ugh, I'm so full. I can't eat.
Whatever.
I can't eat anymore. Chat, she's trying to make me eat things I don't want. We went out, we came back in, and we went right back to where we were. Yeah. I don't think he's going anywhere. It's been suggested to have a second setup of random skills and paradigm to pull the tempering system. You know what? I would almost believe that would, because I feel like and I know this. I know it's random number generator. It's all random. It's all random. Blah 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 blah. But boy, it sure does feel like a lot of times you get the stuff that is absolutely opposite of what you're trying to do. The absolute opposite. And I don't even mean like on an occasion. I mean, it just seems like all the time it's just giving you, oh, you're building XYZ type of a build. So we're going to give you this template. And it's like, okay, that is, nobody who's building my kind of build would ever want that on there. Yeah, it seems a little, and I know they say, well, you know, we do it so, you know, you'll have something to do with the resources and people will play the game more, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but you know what, it also makes the people who play, in my opinion, it also makes people want to play the game even less. Because it's like, you know, if I'm always going to get the thing that I don't want, and I'm going to ruin pieces of gear. Like right now, I'm actually wearing pieces of gear that have things like macabre damage. None of my skills are in the macabre thing. But because I couldn't get the roll that I wanted with the thing that I needed, and I didn't have another piece of gear to replace that one, I'm now stuck with it. And I know Blizzard's supposed explanation for that is, well, you just gotta farm more and get more things, and if you ruin a piece of gear, go farm another one. And it's like, yeah, I know. Not care for that. And it is nice when you do get what you've been trying to obtain, but it does, that enjoyment does not offset, in my opinion, the disappointment and the frustration with the number of times that you get the thing you don't want, and you end up wasting a piece of gear. So, well, we seem to be doing okay on penitent level. So here we go. Did I? No, I haven't got the key yet. But yeah, I hear you. And then it is also very frustrating to do the master stuff and get, you know, the upgrade on something silly, right? Like you get a chance for this, and something, yeah, no, it's not really the thing I want upgraded. I think, here's what I would recommend. Oh, back. Okay. Let's finish this. We'll finish this dungeon, then we'll talk about it. I think I just had a brilliant one. Well, I mean, it's me. Fast assignment, well, journey, their words. But it just leads to, yes, I agree. Alright, so look, here's the gives me the key. To what door? Oh, to that door. Okay. So we'll finish this dungeon, and then I think I have a brilliant solution. Oh, this isn't going to finish this dungeon. This is going to take a while. Okay. Oh, yeah, so everybody have a good weekend. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I was talking my Friday night. I didn't go out. My Friday night well, I guess it's so I was sick until about 5 that morning. So I was unable to straighten. Felt better yesterday. I feel a lot better. That may seem a little lethargic. And alright, so and they kind of did this with the crafting of the mythics. Game volume's a little bit loud. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know it was a little bit loud earlier, too. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Let's try that. What do we got? We got one more of these things that we gotta get rid of, and I'm assuming it's gonna be here somewhere. Well, it's not. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Oh, this is one of those. Oh, that's right. This is one of those ones. I mean, it doesn't have a boss at its end. Alright, so I have an idea. So let's look at the master and even the tempering one. So what if when you went to go do your tempering,
That looks worn. I can fix
so here's
it.
your tempering, right? You go, okay, I got a piece of gear, and on that gear I can put mobility or utility, right? And then you pick one of these things, right? And then you have a chance at getting one of the 3 or 4 things that's within that thing. Okay. So what if... Oh, here. Oh, you don't care. Okay. What if it was similar to Oh, I don't have access to that thing. What if it was similar to down here when you run these spirit rituals, where you provide them one of these, and then it gives you an option. It says, hey, we're going to give you extra experience with this attunement. Would you like a piece of gear? Yep, in Understood. Yep. Would you like a piece of gear? And if so, what kind of gear would you like? And then that costs you some additional raw materials, right? Depending if you want a weapon or armor or whatever else, or jewelry or whatever, right? So here's my thing. Why can't I go here and go here, go here and say, okay, yes, I have a piece of equipment. Yes, I want to do mobility. And I would like to get the movement speed and not the other two, and I'm willing to pay some percentage of gold or additional materials so that I can get, so I have better odds of getting that one, or I'm guaranteed that I at least get that one, but it's somewhere between the 5.5 and the 7.5. I would love something like that. And the same with masterwork, right? So you come in here and you go, oh, okay, I've got a piece of equipment and I'm gonna upgrade it. And I know when I hit the 4th upgrade, I have a chance of one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things being upgraded by some greater percentage. What if I paid some additional gold? So let's say it's 54,000 gold plus these materials right now. What if I paid twice that many materials and twice that much gold, but I could make sure that my intelligence was the one that got upgraded? You see what I'm saying? I would like some sort of system like that. I would not mind paying additional stuff to either narrow the selections that I had a chance of getting, so I had better odds of getting what I wanted, or I'd be willing to pay more materials and more gold to ensure that I got the thing that I want. But again, the percentage variance would still be somewhere within whatever that range was. Like on the boots, right? Hey, you're guaranteed to get movement speed, but it's going to be somewhere, it's still going to be somewhere between the 7.5 and the 5.5. And you get fewer re-rolls. Maybe you only get 1 re-roll or 2 re-rolls if you select it that way. But if you don't pay the extra, you still get the 5 re-rolls and you take your chance on getting the item. I would love something like that, because I would obviously be willing to play more of the game to make sure that I had enough raw materials and enough gold to improve my odds of getting the result that I wanted. Even the same with this, right? So let's say we came in here and let's say I don't want lucky hit chance, but what I really need, and I don't really need healing received, what I really need is armor. Total armor or something. Oh, you're just sitting there eating the skin? And I select this. There should be some way, I would think, that you could go, yeah, see, yeah, something like that, exactly. So I can come in here and go, hey, I don't want lucky hit chance anymore, but I'm going to pay twice this much gold and I'm going to spend twice this many materials or whatever to make sure that I get, like, armor, right? Or life or something. I don't know, right? Instead of just the chance that I'm going to get another silly lucky hit chance, which I don't want. Which now I'm just sitting here just burning through money for no reason. And to me, that's what gets frustrating, is I just keep doing this thing where I don't get what I want. I don't get what I want. I don't get what I want. And now it's $1 million. Or 1 million gold. To maybe get the thing that you still need. Look, I'd rather pay you the 1 million gold up front. Or the 2 million gold up front. And have a better chance of getting the thing that I want.
But don't dally. Hand it over.
And I know that seems and I'm sure the gaming people are going, well, no, that's just the opposite because we don't want this thing to happen and, you know, there's this other stuff. And it's like, yeah, but you know what? The game gets really frustrating and very, very disappointing when I'm constantly getting materials and money and not getting the result set that I want. I would definitely be willing to pay more for a better chance to improve my odds on getting the result that I wanted than just coughing up stuff every single time. Yeah, exactly. 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 Hey, if I don't have the resources and I don't have the cash and I want to take my chance and maybe I get lucky and hit the thing that I want, awesome. But if I'm at tier 3, right, trying to get to tier 4 or whatever, and I've got a piece of gear that I really don't want to mess up, I'm willing to pay you 5, 6, 7, 8, $10 million or gold, right, to make sure or lessen my chances of screwing up a good piece of gear, right, or messing up a good piece of gear so that it's unusable. I mean, nobody wants that. Nobody wants a piece of gear that you can't use. What did I do? Oh. Total armor, movement, speed, intelligence, that's fine. Overpowered damage, critical strike chance. See, I don't like... all that stuff is junk. Lucky hit up to a 50% chance to heal twice. Yeah, that's not even good either. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I know. See, none of that, I mean, that's just, none of that's worth anything to me. There we go, plus 16 intelligence. There we go. Yeah, that's my thing. Give me the option to pay more money, or more resources, or some combination of both. You want to come up here, bud? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, my boy. Oh, you're getting bigger. Say, I'm getting bigger, Daddy. I'm growing. It's been 3 weeks now. I'm getting bigger. I love you. Do you have something good? Did you eat something good? Did Mommy give you something? Did Mommy give you something? I know, Mommy. I bet her did. I bet her did. I bet her did. Love you. He's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. All right, let's see. Sure. Okay. Yeah, because I would definitely prefer that. 83. Does that actually go up? That does go up, doesn't it? Did that really go up? 396. 334. It went down. But let's try something real quick. So what am I trying to pass? 396? I think I can do that. I think we can do that. Let's spend a little bit of cash here. We would like to get rid of the resource cost reduction. Damage over time is not bad. I would rather have damage straight up. $56%. Okay. I get regular damage? So what is this up to? 200,000 now? Man, that's ridiculous. Vulnerable damage. I do not want vulnerable damage. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. Bo, mommy's calling you. Hey. Hey. Bo. Hang on. Bo. Come on. Here he comes. Well, no.
Hey, come on. Go. What's under your desk that you've spilled?
Nothing.
Yeah, 'cause he's eating. Here. Here, smell my hand. Ooh, come on.
Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, look. No, he's down here looking for it now.
Come on.
There he goes. There he goes. See, now we're at 300 grand. Yep. All right, we're done.
Don't
Well,
be a
that's all we're
stranger.
spending on that.
Come back soon.
Because I'm getting ready to do something probably pretty silly. We're gonna do... We'd really like Iron Maiden damage. That's what we'd really like to see. That goes best with our build. That is absolutely useless to me and does not help. I would like... Well, I like 2 out of the 4 of those. And it's not army. Exactly. See, that right there is the kind of thing that just frustrates the bejeebies out of me. Of all the things you could have given me, you made absolutely sure you gave me the one thing I do not need. Again with the macabre damage. There we go, finally. And then chance for skeleton mage or skeleton warriors. Yeah, to attack twice. $16 to 20%. Yes, reap. We're gonna spin it again. I think I would rather have reap than sever. I don't know. Well, we definitely don't want corpse explosion, so hopefully we didn't just ruin our weapon. Sever. Okay. Not the worst thing, but at least we use it. At least we use it. So here's my problem. Do I have any left to go in here? Oh, we do. Can we get damage? Or Iron Maiden damage even? Intelligence. That's okay, I guess.
Never seen something finer.
Let's... Yeah, this is where we're going to get in trouble, isn't it? Because I'm going to go ahead and fully commit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fully commit here. I should have got the obusite back when I destroyed that other weapon. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. It did not give me that obusite back? It did not. Oh. That is very frustrating.
How can I help?
Well, you could have helped.
Where do I have something so fine?
Sure. Boy, none of those are any good, are they? I don't like any of that. What are we shifting here? We shifting anything? Oh yeah, gloves. What do we do? Gloves? Yep. Can we get Iron Maiden again? That would be lovely. Nope, corpse tendrils, which we do not need. Spiked armor. Spiked armor would be lovely. Sure. Because what we really want is Iron Maiden damage. 55%. 44%. I will take that. I will take that at the moment. Does anybody have anything that they shouldn't have? Oh, I can now put something on you, though. I think I want the more damage one on here. Gold Coast to reset at lower rank is too much. It should scale per rank up to 5 million max at rank 12. Ooh, I like that. It has gotten out of control. The fact that your health upgrades cost 10 million is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And that gem upgrades cost 10 million. And more. Depending on how far up you're upgrading. Each time your minion deals damage, they gain attack speed. That's fine. Now, I want the one that says you deal more damage to cursed enemies. Yeah, no, that's fine. You deal more shadow damage this, because that's going to upgrade to 94%. And then I can fix the gloves. Yes. We'll fix the gloves with... What will we fix the gloves with? Each time Shadow Blight. Key passive. Nope. Increased damage. Nope. Sever has a chance to spawn. I don't like the fact it has a 29% chance to spawn it. So that's just under a third. Let's see. Maybe I should get rid of the second curse option and put Bone Prison on there. Because now Bone Prison is a darkness skill that spawns Blight for 6 seconds. Your Blight deals 51% increased damage while Bone Prison is active. We may need to consider that. We may need to consider that. While you have an active barrier, I think I want that. Alright, so let's put a couple of gems in our weapon, damage over time. And then let's put a couple of intelligence. And then let's put... What do I want in our jewelry? I guess armor? Alright, let's try that for a minute. Alright, another... Oh, wait, we missed... Did we... Oh, we missed him completely. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, well. So it goes. Alright, so let's try this. Let's try this. That seems to be doing okay. Necro time? Yeah, for a little bit, Jonas. I'm thinking about just going back to my barbarian now. he's tier 2 ready. So I think I'm gonna go back to him. How's your how are your builds going these days? Everybody still alive? I hope. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, dead. Oh. Are you gonna do another one? Because I still feel like I want to do a Spiritborn. Because I've played that Gorilla build before, and the Poison build, actually. And I like the Gorilla build. I think it's very tanky. I think it'd be great for Arc. Granted, it's just going to be a little slow, probably at clearing and stuff, but yeah. D4. I'm kind of done at this point. Yeah, you've done all the content. I feel you. I feel you. Isn't Exile PoE 2 supposed to be coming out with an update pretty soon? Or maybe I just thought I heard that. Or they have a new league starting in a couple of weeks or something. August. Again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I thought I had heard something about August. There's going to be some more acts included, some more bosses, another class. At least. At least another class is my understanding. So, yeah. That'll be interesting. I'll be ready to play that. There's the thing I need. Iron Maiden is now also a darkness skill. Does shadow damage. Enemies have 22% chance of being stunned for 1 second. That's the one I want. No, because they don't ever die. Let's see. Nope. Here, let's see. Can we make this helmet a little bit better real quick? What can we do? Life per second, I think, is what we want to get rid of. What do we want? I'm not sure what we want. Thorns? Sure, more damage. I don't know. Yeah, no change. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Can we put defense? Okay, now if it gives me dodge, again, it seems like that's the first one it gives every single time is dodge. Oh, it gave me maximum life. Okay, so I can't complain this time. Alright, can't complain. I would like curse size. That is not curse size. Curse duration. This is probably a mistake, but I'm going to go for curse size. Alright, there we go. Come on, curse size. Here we go. Now I'm wondering if I leave this. And we're going all in. Curse size. That's fine. You know what I don't have is a decent pair of pants. Why do we not have a decent pair of pants?
Take a chance.
How much are pants? Pants.
Not much, is it? Very nice. It seems you're
Oh man, the very last pair. Let's get rid of dodge chance.
Well,
Why in the world would you give someone dodge chance? +2 to decompose. No, but I will take the armor. And you will give me armor again? Of course, dodge chance. Those were all pretty good. Can we get curse size again this time? Can I get bigger curses? D3 or is D? Oh, better, huh? Let me think about that for a minute. If you're asking which one is better, I think I'm gonna have to say Diablo 4. If you're asking me which one I like better, I'm gonna say Diablo 3. Yeah. That's pretty much all there is to that. Yep. I had more fun playing Diablo 3, I think, than I did playing
The forge is always hot.
Diablo 4. No, Diablo 4 was fun. It just wasn't as fun. Hello.
He
Hi.
was doing his very best to get that gate open, so I think he wants to lay in there.
Oh, okay.
I bet everything else closed.
All right. All right. Say we lay down and be good, huh? Say we'll lay down and be good. Sure we will. We're going to be good like that. Did I get some back? I got none back again. So when do you get them back? Because I noticed on some of my others, I was actually getting some of the items back. Curse size, I guess we could do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Alright, so we need one more intelligence
I'm
gem.
the only merchant with jewels like these.
There we go. Well, this just it's funny how the damage just seems so much less on this character. And yet we're doing penitent stuff without any real issues. That was a good question though. Art Talix. That was a good question. Yeah, because... And I tell you, people will have different opinions than I do. They will definitely have different opinions. I mean, it's pretty close. Now, I will say there are people that have definite opinions about Diablo 2, but that's just because it's different, right? It has a completely different kind of feel to it. And I guess for me, some of the Diablo 3, i.e., quote, that I enjoy it more is probably part nostalgia as well. Because obviously I played it before I played this and kind of learned about Diablo playing Diablo 3. So I do have some feelings around nostalgia when it comes to that game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, I was afraid that was going to end badly for me. I was very afraid that was going to end badly. You know, I think the other thing with Diablo 3 is I always had a certain build in mind in Diablo 3. The Witch Doctor. Some variation of the Witch Doctor. That I always enjoyed. I always liked playing Witch Doctor. I don't think there was a season or league or whatever in that game that I did not play Witch Doctor. Yeah, but I still think overall Diablo 4 is a better game. Yeah. I feel like that's a good statement. I think I like the storyline of Diablo 3 a little bit better as well. But again, right, it was the first one. It was a playoff of Diablo 2, which I had just played a little bit of before Diablo 3 came out. And someone said, oh yeah, you need to try Diablo 3. Actually, it was some people I was playing World of Warcraft who were telling me about it. They said, oh yeah, you should try this. And I'm sure Blizzard had probably advertised it who knows how many times. For those of us that were playing WoW, as part of our Blizzard account bundle, right? Include this game for a small upcharge in your monthly subscription fee. that in. I did not see that. Oh, I didn't see a thing there. Okay. Who pulled me in? Because I did not see who pulled me in. Do-do-do. Man, the rings have been horrible. The rings have been absolutely horrible. I love you, my buddy. Let's go talk to...
Watch yourself. These lands are treacherous.
Hi, bud. You are such a good boy. You know that? Yes, you are. You're a very good boy. All right. What are we at? Level 46? Man, it seems like the leveling is going very, very slow. Let me see something here. That's what we're doing for our... Alright, let's see if we can get some of these turned in. What we would really like is to have them turn into... There's one specific one we're looking for our barbarian, which is the one that every 5 meters you travel, you create an offering.
Blessing on that.
Well, nothing we wanted. Hey, get out of there. We don't stick our nose in that. That is not for us. Thank you. That's a good boy.
The forge is always hot.
That's a good boy. What are you doing? You gonna lay down for a minute? Okay. Alright. Up. Anything? No, nothing. Nothing that we wanted again. Alright, let's, how much of a difference is that making? Movement speed and damage reduction. Well, in that area, it's making a huge difference. Let's try, actually, you know what, here, let's do this real quick. that's still not bad. 400 and 940. So that's still pretty good. Alright. I did not mean to do that. Meant to do that. And then I meant to do that. Run around without a shirt on. Silly boy. Alright. Alright. I missed a chat from YouTube, and I do apologize for that. I had that up on a different monitor and was not looking over there at the time, so I do apologize. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so see this guy, look at this. He's level 46 and he's doing 1,070 attack power. And our other guy was doing 400 and something. Okay, that's got to be wrong, right? There's got to be something wrong with that. Alright, let's try this. Gotta be something wrong with that. I mean, because even with the upgrades and everything else, you're trying to tell me I'm doing 500 more attack power with that? Necro is definitely a faster clear. Now, granted, once I get... I hate the fact that I have to wait till level 60 to get the gear that makes me a bear all the time. I would really like that. That unique piece of equipment, or is it the helmet? I guess it's a helmet. Because it'd be nice to start working on my build and kind of tweaking it now before I get to 60. Boy, this is much slower. Much slower. You okay, bud? What's wrong? I have to remember. I can do that. That is something definitely to remember. That trample is real. Alright, let's go drop this off, then we'll go pick up the other one. This guy's clear speed seems to be much lower. But I'm thinking I can get him to 60 faster, maybe. Kitty bud. There we go. Well, maybe the clear isn't slow. Well, I have to remember this one. Ah, I gotta face the right direction. Why does it turn like that? That's very frustrating. Why would it turn and face the other direction when I clearly want to go that way? There we go. Hang on, I gotta look at
Now
my-
that that's done, I could carve us up something useful.
All right. Anything worth taking from here? I feel like we've gotten all we're gonna get because say we've already finished the dungeon. Oh. I don't think we're gonna do. Excuse me. I don't think we're gonna go. I don't think we're going to get any upgrades from this time. Yep, that was it. Whew, I am still a little tired from the other day. From not feeling well. No. No, maybe. What does this say? Definitely no. Alright. Head back to town. Okay, because we have a defensive skill now because we picked this up. All right. Oh, we did pick up some more. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we couldn't pick it up. We'll have to go back and get it. All right. Perfect. All right, what do we get? Anything? Maximum life, spirit, willpower. Ooh, that's an upgrade. We'll get rid of life per second, I guess. Alright, let's try a couple of things real quick.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Life per second, please. Well, +2 Storm Strike is nice. +25, I guess, for now. But obviously that's not what we're going to stick with. Really? Can't give me something I could use? Man, none of these are great. We'll take willpower. Alrighty.
Greetings. How shall I gain my armor?
Pixie Dust! Hi, how are you? Hopefully you're having a marvelous Monday so far. Hello, hello, hello! We are kind of just messing around at the moment. I guess pulverize and maul? It's been good for a Monday. Awesome! Petrify duration. What? What are my options of that? Oh, pulver. In other words, everything except the one I wanted. I would have taken any of the other two. And it did it to me again. Okay, seriously. You can't give me pulverize or maul? Sure, we'll take that, I guess. On the pants, we want... Yeah, probably the same thing. Life would be great. There we go. Let's do... Maul, I think, would be better. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try... Pulverize. Probably not something I should be doing, but I'm going to roll it again. Petrify, of course. I have not gotten maul one time. I stand corrected. I now have gotten maul. Oh, because of the gems. I'm going, why did that drop so bad? Armor. And I don't care about the minion thing.
There is magic in all things. Let me show
So
you.
let's do the headpiece first. Yep, let's just do the gain armor every time you do damage. And then for the legs, let's do... Oh, we can only do defensive or utility, huh? Pulverize is also an earth skill, which after it overpowers, your earth skill cooldowns are reduced. When you have fortify, your earth skills gain +2 ranks. Okay. Every 2 seconds, distant enemies are pulled into you and take 10% increased damage for 3 seconds. This effect cannot occur while you are stealth. I might actually want that so I don't have to run around so much. Let's try that. Let's try that one. Just want to try it. Let's just pull our jewels out instead of destroy those weapon or the other armor real quick. Alright, so now we can put this back. Alright. And let's run another dungeon. Let's run. Let's try this one. Seems as good as any. Seems as good as any. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay, wait a minute. If every 2 seconds they're supposed to get pulled toward me, why are they not getting pulled toward me? I did put that on those pants, right? Did I not put that on those pants? Did it not say? Every 2 seconds, distant enemies are pulled to you and take 10%. Okay, so define distant. So I'm going to move way over here. And I'm going to stay over here. So only some of the enemies are pulled towards you? That doesn't seem great. I'll take this one, I guess. And this one, I guess. Here to this one. I'm gonna grab this one. Running toward this one. There we go. Oh, let's grab this one real quick. Oh, it went away. Ah, I missed it. Only made it to 5. Okay, well, I tell you what, from a survivability perspective, he can definitely take it much better. Alright. Little disappointed there. Not quite what we were looking for. Tell you what, between the pulverize and the trample, it takes care of most of those guys. Interesting. This is the 3 one. This one's gonna take a minute. Up. Alright, so what else has everybody been doing? I agree, I am ready for a new game. In fact, I was thinking about going back and playing the game Altars, because I was really enjoying that game. Definitely different. It is kind of a psychological survival game. And I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. There is a new season of Path of Exile 2 coming out in August. It's going to have some new content, some new characters, supposedly a bunch of new stuff. So we'll probably want to check that out. There's a couple of more new games coming out. Clockwork was one of them. Yeah, there's a couple of games I want to check out here soon. Although I was surprised to hear about the Microsoft and Xbox layoffs. That was kind of disappointing. Not just from someone who happens to be a gamer, but from someone who knows what the job market is like out there at the moment. There we go. Oh, it's only 2 of them? That wasn't all 3 of them? Oh, no, because I missed this one over here. Okay. I see it. I'm trying to think what else is coming up that would be interesting. Does have good survivability, though. I mean, he can just kind of stand here in most of this stuff. Yep, not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. There's another new game I need to look forward to. I saw somebody playing Grounded. Grounded is it's a beautiful game, just not my game. Or not my kind of game, I guess I should say. I did play the original Grounded, and it was good, don't get me wrong, it was a good game. Just not my cup of tea, so to speak. Just not my cup of tea, so to speak. Yeah, I think we're just kinda... Excuse me. I think we're just kind of cruising it along until... Alright, let's dump all this stuff.
What will it be? You can take what's left.
I don't know that there really is anything left, and we don't need that anymore either. Okay. Oh, you know, that's the other thing we were doing. Is we were actually putting this elixir on to help us. We should definitely do that again. Sure, let's try that. And that. And that. There we go. I guess we're gonna go ahead and activate it. And I think we've decided we don't like the and every 2 seconds they draw people into you. Yeah, no. Nope. They don't draw enough people from around you into a group enough for it to make enough of a difference. Use a potion. Let's try it. I have to pick that up. And I can't use a potion. The next one. Oops. Head over here to this one. one. We're not gonna make it. Oh, we were gonna be close too. Oh my golly. How short are we? Oh, is that all the shorter we are? I cannot believe that's all the shorter we were. Well, that was still pretty good. That was still pretty good. Boy, they're just not giving anything in the drops anymore, are they? We want the manual. Yeah, I don't really care about any of the rest of that stuff. Yeah, it was sad that they've kind of nerfed the drops. They've nerfed so much of the stuff in the game. I mean, when I think of these types of games, and I'm going to include PoE in this as well, the objective, I mean, the gameplay for me that's fun is drop gear and stuff that I can become overpowered at a very low level and regress through the beginning content quickly. That excites me. Because then when I get to the higher level content, it's like, oh, now I need this piece of gear or that piece of gear, or I'm gonna run a bunch of these things or do these types of maps because they drop this type of gear. Versus the, well, no, we're not gonna give you the good gear or a chance to get any good gear until you get past a certain level. Because we don't want you getting through the beginning content easily. And it's like, yeah, but I've already played the campaign 10,000 times. Or at least with PoE and CW. Yeah, see, what I want from these types of games is give me the chance to get a piece of equipment and stuff where I'm going to feel like I am way overpowered. And there are very few things that could go wrong unless I really, really make a mistake. Or I don't have my resistances balanced, or I've opted for all offense and no defense. Oh, excuse me. Man. So, I have a little bit more of a leftover from Saturday and Sunday than I thought. Like I said, I am feeling better. Excuse me. Wow, we still tired. Not quite 100% yet. Good news is I don't feel sick as much as I just feel a little lethargic, a little tired, a little woe out. And some of that could be due to the wonderful puppy. Oh. I guess I don't need to press the other button. Let's go with that. Nope. 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 Alright, so none of that's any good either. Hey, we're level 49 though. We're almost level 50. I'd like to see us push it just a little bit faster and see if we can get to 60 quicker. Let's grab... What can we do here? Oh, we can do incense now. We can do defensive ones. I want the one iron barbs, right? Yep. And here we want... Well, I don't even think I need that right now. I don't feel like I even need that right now. Alright. Let's run some more. What else do we got here? Artillery shrines. Sure. Oh. Alrighty. Choice cuts. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Another artillery shrine. Oh, I already picked it up. I'm going. It's moving with me. It's moving with me. seem to be moving too bad. Oh, that's this one again. Okay. I saw that it had a green check mark on it. I should have realized. Oh, wait. I already got one. Should probably drop off the one I have before I go grab another one. Excuse me. Alright. I didn't get out of there in time. Oh, there's the second one. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Alright, so this is number 2. So number 1's got to be up there. Okay. Although it is kind of an interesting concept that you're down here in these tunnels and these caves. I do like, I like the premise. I like the premise of the game. I wish the characters were a little bit stronger. I wish the storyline was a little bit stronger. I think there's some ease of life things that they could put into the game that would make it better. You've heard my conversation about the whole... I think they should revamp the crafting system, but I feel they should revamp it in PoE and PoE 2 as well. I just don't like the fact that the real reason they do the randomization or the gambling for your gear is obviously to make you play the game more. Because you didn't get the thing that you wanted, you're going to be more likely to play the game until you do, or you're going to at least be more likely to get resources required to get the piece of gear that you want. So... Well, actually, there's a better pair of boots right there. Yep. Alright. There we go. Alright, well, let's fix our boots real quick. Oh. Exit that. Exit this. Fix our boots real quick. What is that right there? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Boots. Sure, let's do one of these two. Sure. Do you want more mobility? Oh, trample cooldown would be cool. So either movement or trample cooldown. I don't know what that one is. Digi. You gain movement speed while in werewolf form. I don't want the werewolf. I don't want werewolf form. I'm in werebear form. Let's see. I think we can do better than that. I think we can do better than that. Alright, so we'll stop with that for right now. Is there anything that we didn't want on those? Limit speed, maximum willpower. Nope. What did we have? Whenever there are 5 close enemies by. Yes, please. Hello? There we go. Alright, we need to get rid of... Oh, I don't like that one either. Oh, I guess that's okay, because it pulverized. Every second, enemies are... Oh, this is the one I want to get rid of. Yeah, there's got to be something better than that. Basic skill damage reduction, because we're constantly using the basic skill. We have 14 utility ones? Are you serious? I don't think we like... were we going to try that one? No. The cooldown reduction one might be nice. Yeah, we don't like that one. See, none of our skills are earth skills, but buckwad. Now, once our werebear skills become earth skills, or is it earth skills become werebear skills? One or the other. That would actually be decent. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a reduced cooldown. Let's try that. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Well, there's level 50. Go around in a giant circle again? I feel like I just ran around in a giant circle again. Explorer. Alright, so this way. Well, that turned out to be a dead end. Oh. Oh. That is not what I meant to do. I pressed the wrong button. My apologies. Because that was not done, right? No, we gotta go back down here. We gotta go back down here. There we go.
Fortunate timing. Let's see who can hunt the most meat. Most pounds wins. Winner picks the dinner menu. You haven't won yet.
You are correct. The score is only 137 to 20 something.
That one was going to be mine. So you choose. What's on the menu? Job well done.
Alrighty.
That's a prime coffee.
There you go.
Good get for you.
Alright. I am I am obviously still not fully recovered from the weekend. Let's finish this thing up here. Fiddle faddle. I'm playing horrible. Like I'm still asleep or something. Alrighty. not too long. All right. There we go. All right. Let's head back into town. Uh, 78 willpower, maximum life and damage. All right. Well, there we go. That looks like we have a new weapon. Oh, trample does earth. Oh, that's right. That's what we want. That's what we want. Wipe out all those. Now we should have gotten some obvious sight back. Okay, we did 880 this time. Okay. We would like to do more damage. So we can do basic damage. Ooh, 100%. Yeah, I think we just want to do that. We just want to get 100% damage. Damage to distant enemies, no. We would also like to get do we want maul or pulverize? I guess that's what we want, right? Either maul or pulverize to hit twice. Maul to hit twice. Okay, 22%. Okay, that's fine. Because what we really want here is just to get like 73% or 100% more damage. Uh, 73% more damage. We have 4 more rolls. We're getting a little greedy here, and I probably should not have done that. Here we go. Here we go. What do we get? 70 something? 79%? Yeah, let's don't get greedy. Let's don't get crazy greedy. We want to put... do we really want to put the trample thing on there? Because we just don't really have anything better, do we? Up to 35%. Storm burst, ultimate skill, damage over time, lightning bolt, increased damage, storm strike. No. Boulder is now also a core skill. No. Casting a storm skill. No. Werewolf. No. Based on the amount that you're fortified. No. Distant enemies. No. No. Landslides. Earth pillars each strike a second time, except we're not doing landslide. Shred, no. I'm already using that on something else, no. Damaging an enemy with a basic skill grants you 4% increased attack speed for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Upon reaching maximum stacks, you enter a vampiric blood rage, gaining 49% basic skill damage, 50% movement speed. That's probably not bad. Yeah, there's the trample one we're using. Oh, so trample is an earth skill now. So maybe I do want that other one then that says every time you do something, your earth skills deal more damage. After hitting 15 enemies with your shape-shifting skill, your next werebear skill will deal. I don't know if I want that on my I don't know if I want that on pulverize. Yep, no, we're going back for the trample.
Power never dies.
All right.
Only travels.
Remarkable.
Really, it's remarkable, huh? I just give myself more basic damage. I probably need to fix that at some time too. Alright, what are we looking at? We're looking at you.
No other people I'd rather break
You,
bread with.
and you.
Always delighted to see a customer with taste.
Oh, we got 3 of these. Oh, maybe we'll finally get one. We're looking for the one that says every time you travel.
Utterly timeless.
Sad if I didn't get it. They say it's
An
random.
inquiring mind. Welcome, welcome. As fine as the relics of old.
just
Did you have a
not.
design in mind?
We're just not getting lucky, are we?
As fine as the relics of old.
No. Not really. Alright. You know what, Chad? I am still not quite feeling myself today, so we're going to call it a little short today. I'm going to try to get something to eat, so soup. Try to get some more sleep tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. We'll probably shoot for again around noon or 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here, U.S. But thank you, each and every one of you, for coming and hanging out. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your marvelous Monday with me. I wish you a blessed rest of the day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye.